Hi there, I'm Daniel Sandler and this is Simon, my lovely fella, also known as Makeup Boy Assist in Twitter land. We are here to tell you a little bit about what our favourite grooming products are. These are things we use absolutely every single day. Go on, Si, you go first.
Okay, so I suppose start with a face wash. This is the LMS Tri-Enzyme Resurfacing Facial Wash. I love this stuff. It's really, really good, and what it does is it just makes your skin feel really, really great. And generally when I use this, I'm just looking for it right now actually, we're going to talk about it later anyway, but I actually use it with the Clarisonic, which is brilliant and actually really good before I shave this one. Anyway, so going back to this, it feels good, it smells good, and actually for a fella it's not too clunky. But yeah, look at him.
I love that too. This is what I wash my face with every single day, twice a day sometimes if I'm on a hot day. Haha. Just kidding. Brilliant actually for fellas, because if you use it before you shave, especially on these rough hairy bits, it really lifts the stubble so you get a smoother shave. So that's fantastic, and I actually prep my skin first with the Clarisonic cleanser, which is really superb, especially if you tend to have slightly dryish skin, which I do, getting older in years. It's just so kind. It never leaves my face feeling sort of parched and dry and paper-like. It always makes my skin feel great. So Clarisonic, thank you for a fabulous cleanser.
Okay, and then I suppose the next thing is shaving. Well, for me, there's two products that I absolutely adore. Okay, now these are quite difficult to get a hold of. It's Noxzema. This one's for sensitive skin.
Because if you don't shave, you end up looking like this little fella.
It's sensitive skin. And
this is Alfie. Hello world.
Okay, this is menthol. Okay, could you stop doing that now, do you think? Okay, and this is the menthol one. This one we actually bought in the States the last time we were there, and that's really easy. Pretty much in every drugstore in the States you can actually get this. However, we managed to get this one from essentials.com, so thank you very much from Essentials. Brilliant. If you've got sensitive skin, you want to feel sort of invigorated, it just makes the skin feel really soft and the beard feel really soft as well actually before actually having a shave. So superb. I'm going to have to try and stop saying actually.
It is nice because I've tried so many shaving foams and it is just one of the best ones out there. You really just can't go wrong. Girls, you can use it on your legs or anywhere where you want to feel silky smooth, and it protects the skin. I
wouldn't put that anywhere that you might want to feel too silky smooth, because that one's got a bit of a bite in terms of the menthol thing. So if you're doing a little bit of topiary anywhere, I'd be very careful where you might use that.
Not on your nunny.
Okay.
Your vagina.
Okay, enough of that. Okay, so what next? Oh right, so actually I'm showing a very sad half bottle or third of a bottle of tobacco. Okay, this just reminds me, it takes me back to the days when I was actually growing up and the smell of my dad actually. It's the smell that I use every day. It's a great classic smell.
Not his dad after a few pints down the pub.
No, but you know, it's when sort of the likes of, what's that, Old Spice and stuff.
Brute.
And Brute are really sort of
It's a classic granddad.
It's a classic, this is.
But
it's really, it's a lovely smell.
It's really nice, and our dear pal Lee Kinniston, he did a little review of that a little while ago, and I found that in my local chemist, going really, really inexpensive, but the smell is fantastic.
And of course, if I'm actually going out, as Daniel said, on a bit of a date, actually, this is the stuff I like to shower in actually. The Aqua di Parma Colonia Intensa Gel Shampoo. This is just, makes you feel $1 million actually, and it makes you smell $1 million.
Can I smell it?
Of course you can.
I think the thing about, I think you can be very disappointed with the Aqua di Parma products when you spend so much money, because the fragrance just wears off really, really quickly and you think, shit, I've spent so much money. But if you actually layer your products, especially when they're light fragranced colognes, if you use the shower gel and then a little bit of the fragrance and also any body moisturizer, anything like that, when you layer those products, then the kind of aroma lingers a lot better. But of course that's a lot of money to put out there. But the freshness, especially in the summer, those lovely light cologne fragrances are fantastic. And again, we bought that on essential.com, so fantastic there.
And what do you...
Gosh, I always rave about this one. This is my Roger and Gallet Divine Rose. I mean, it's not called Divine Rose, I call it Divine Rose. It's just called Rose Creme de Douche. sounds a bit rude, moisturising fragrance shower cream. It really is luxe, because again, isn't it nice? It's really pretty rosy. It's not that kind of toilet Harpic air freshener or anything like that, which is really nasty. And then of course I put a splash on my rose fragrance from Creed on top after that one, just before I go out, and that's my classic fragrance. I've been wearing this for like 15 years. I mean, since they started it, really. It's from the Creed's private collection.
It looks like he drinks it in the size of that bowl.
Yeah, mine's a pint. Alright. Fleur de Thé Rose Bulgar, it's called, for any of you that have sniffed me and never wondered.
Okay, yeah, and as Daniel was just saying, this is also one of my travel size, and I'm actually running out actually, in the Acqua di Parma Cologne Intensa. So yeah, it's about sort of layering up the product so you actually do get to smell it, and it actually smells great on you.
And you smell lovely.
Yes. Okay, I think what we've done is just sort of jumped ahead of ourselves a little bit, because then what we're going to do is actually talk about then our favourite sort of skincare products.
Skincare for men and for women.
Well, going back to sort of after sort of cleansing and stuff, this is one of my favourite products. In fact, I think this is possibly my favourite product of all time. It's from a company you've probably not really heard a lot of. It's called Collan Result Time, and this is a 4-minute lifting minute mask, and it is absolutely superb. You can put this on, you can put it on actually before you go to sleep, actually a nice thick layer before you go to sleep. It dries, it feels a little bit sticky, but you know what, it feels great. And then in the morning you just feel really plumped up. Or if you're going out, just before you sort of jump in the shower and stuff, put this on, leave it for 4 or 5 minutes, okay? And then rinse it off in the shower. Your skin, it just plumps up all the lines, stops from making you looking tired. It is a superb product. This is possibly my favourite product of all time.
I love Collan. The product that you might have heard of, if you've heard of Collan Result Time, is their collagen gel. Now these are actually the trade sizes. You can't buy these if you go into one of their...
We just use them too much, that's why it's trade.
You can't buy that like over the counter or off their website, because this is like if you've got an account with them. So if you go online, Collan Result Time, you will find the stockists, and it's a spa and salon only because it's a professional range. But what I love is their Hydratant moisturiser, because I tend to have quite dry skin, but it tends to be a little bit oily as well. So if I use quite too nourishing a cream, I look really greasy, and if I use something that's too light, then it does absolutely nothing, and I feel like I haven't really put anything on. So this one is really good. It's the Hydratant, got loads of really good acids, skin acids in there. Yeah, hyaluronic acids, 3 different hyaluronic acids, really good. Sticking with skincare, what I also love is my Sisley, I can't find it, my Black Rose cream face mask, which is fantastic. That's a great pick-me-up before you go out. Or I love this Hydra Quench from Comfort Zone, another great little moisturiser to really make your skin feel and look fantastic.
Yeah, and then going back to the Collan again, because again, I do love the Collan range, is the Apaison's Soothing Cream. I use this every single day, and actually just before that, I actually put the down on first of all, let my skin dry, and then I put on the serum, okay? And then I actually put on that, which is just brilliant. And now I've got to say, a little tip I've actually got, oops, that's just fallen in the bin, must be meant to pick that up. If you're actually, you've been out in the sun and you're thinking, God, you know what, I'm feeling really sort of dry and stuff, have a pot of this in the fridge, okay, because I know it's a little bit expensive, but I tell you what.
What is it?
It's Creme de la Mer Moisturising Gel Cream, and it is superb. You just put it on your face and it makes your skin feel really nice and chilled, cools it down, and it feels superb, actually. Always good. Always take that away, actually, on holiday and put it in the fridge. That's the first thing that goes in the fridge. Followed by a bottle of champagne. Yeah,
of course, naturally, or 2. I think it's important as well, apart from moisturisers, I mean, everyone's different at what they don't like on their face. Me, it's always these horrible bags and dark circles, and of course, being a bloke, I can probably get away with it a lot more, thank the Lord. But I do tend to try and keep them to a minimum, so I've discovered a few little things that help me keep the kind of crow's feet, the lines, the dryness away, and they are this fantastic new Elemis Pro Collagen Advanced Eye Treatment. That's a serum, 2 little drops of that, I actually put it on any area. So I've had a spot, and you know when a spot goes a bit red and a bit dry and you want it to heal quicker, I use it on there, so that it's kind of a multi-purpose product for me. Or if my lips feel a little bit dry, I put it on my lips. I've also discovered a fantastic night serum from Erna Laszlo. This is called the Transfuse Night Serum Reparative Firming Treatment. God, love that. That just goes everywhere. Neck as well, because in my 40s now. Ooh, chicken neck. Hate
almost
that.
50s.
A cheapie but fantastic is the Vitamin E eye cream from the Body Shop. Very light, and this was told to me because when I went to see someone for a facial, and I said to her, what's really good to put around your eyes cream-wise that doesn't actually make your eyes kind of red and sore and tear, because I've got very sensitive eyes. She said, get this stuff, and it is really, really good. It is nourishing, it doesn't aggravate my eyes and make them sore, which is really nice. But if I do get sore eyes, and if any of you are going to America or you shop on eBay, this is great. This is Visine AC. This is a really good eye drop. I don't use it every day because you shouldn't use sort of eye drops every day anyway. I use it if I go on camera, or if I'm kind of need to look good, or if I'm feeling particularly tired and looking a bit ropey, because he's always looking excellent and I need to catch up. Visine AC, really, really good. It's supposed to be for allergies, but it's great. Really love it, love it, love it.
Brilliant. Okay, so going back to actually the sun care, or the stuff that I actually use in the sun, this is actually something, I went to a party, it was a launch of a salon, and we were given a sample of this stuff. It's a Comfort Zone Sun Sol Tan Maximizer, okay, and then we went out and got some afterwards, because this stuff works. You put this on before you put your suntan lotion on, let it dry, and then put your suntan lotion on after that. And actually the suntan lotion that we use, which is, I think, is superb, revolutionised the way that I actually use sun lotion, is, what's that one?
Ultra Sun.
Ultra Sun, brilliant. Use it once a day. I never have to reapply, and I don't burn. But anyway, this stuff actually really does make your suntan last much, much longer. Up until recently, we came back from holiday, I think the second week of May, and my tan is only just really sort of starting to really fade. So this is brilliant stuff, I've got to say.
The Ultra Sun is good. It's a little bit expensive, but when you put it on once in the morning, go and have your breakfast and then go on the beach or out for the day, whatever, it really is fantastic. It goes right up to very high SPFs, and you can shop online. QVC generally do pretty good deals of Ultra Sun, and it's for men and women, kids, the lot. Very, very good.
Okay, so what have we done? Going back now to sort of, we talked a lot about the collagen stuff. This is something that I found very recently, and I've got to say you will see results within probably a week. It is pretty amazing stuff. It's called Rejuvenated Collagen Shots. It is brilliant. I've got to say my skin feels amazing. And not only my skin, but also my hair actually is starting to feel thicker.
Well, what is it?
Basically it's a powder, and what you do, you take a scoop of this, put it in, mix it in some water.
It looks like that stuff Marvel or 5 pints.
It does, totally, and you just mix, and it smells actually pretty good. It's got acai berry, which is the flavouring of it, and you just mix that into water once a day, half an hour before you go to bed. And do you know what? You snigger. It's brilliant stuff.
I'm just thinking what it would do for my hair.
Yeah, nothing that a bit of turf couldn't sort out. And then I think what we're going on to next, because
gadgets.
Before we do that, because as you can see, I've got very little of this left. This actually is, I wear this every single day. It's Chanel Sycamore. We bought this, I think, again in the States.
Yeah, in Bergdorf Goodman in New York.
Absolutely. And I actually tried to buy this in Harrods, and the lady said, what size would your wife like? And I said, actually, it's for me.
Or what size is your wife?
And so she actually sniggered and said, but it's a lady's perfume. Actually, do you know what? It's not a lady's perfume. It's unisex, and it's perfect. I love this stuff.
He's often found in the ladies' knicker department of M&S, but we won't talk
about
that.
As we say, if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything. All right? Okay, so what we're moving on to now. So, all right, so we talked about our Noxzema, which we love, obviously. But let's say I wake up in the morning, can't be bothered. This is inspired. It is the Babyliss Men, and turn it on, okay. And what you can do, I don't know if you can see there, but you can press the button here, and and you can actually make the razor bit go up and down, and it is, so you get a different different length of beard. It is inspired.
I'll now put that in English. Basically what this does is you can vary the depth that your beard, your stubble is cut to by clicking on there. That makes the blade bit short, yeah, I've fucked up too.